With no formal education, she traded her way out of poverty by buying houses, doing them up, and renting them out. So today I've arranged to meet her modern-day counterpart at Paddy's market in Sydney, where I can stock up for my trip as well.
Have you got any long ones?
That's only.
If you haven't got long ones, we'll get 2 short ones. I'm going to meet a rather interesting woman who started life in another country, like me. She's Chinese, which is not a lot of help here, because this is Chinatown.
Hi, I'm Miriam.
Yeah, are you Monika?
I'm Monika. Oh my God, so nice
I'm very
to meet
pleased
you.
to meet you.
Biggest fan. Oh,
That's so nice of you.
But
to
forgive
know
me my Chinglish, right? So after 30 years, my language is still a little bit like.
You speak better Mandarin than I do.
Oh,
so-
thank you. When I first come to Sydney, this is the first place I start my business. So I didn't sell the vegetable or Mandarin. You don't remember those days we have something called floppy disks?
You sold floppy
yes,
disks?
for many, many years.
Show me your...
Okay, let's go.
I'll follow you. Is that beetroot? I want beetroot, ginger and carrot. Oh, thank you. Do you think you've achieved your Australian dream?
I think I'm still achieving, you know.
Are you a
maybe
millionaire
Chinese.
yet?
I'm a multi-millionaire.
Fucking hell, are
I
you
know,
really?
I know, I'm a
That's
millionaire.
wonderful. I don't often hug a millionaire. That's really nice.
Thank you so much.
That looks good.
Monika arrived here in 1988 as a student. So how did she go from selling floppy disks to becoming a multi-millionaire?
I was in the market almost like 10 years. I was working in a shop at the daytime. On the weekends, I work in the market.
To earn as much as you could.
Yes, yes.
What do you do now?
I call myself not a realtor or real estate agent. I call myself a property concierge. That's really cool. Concierge.
That's brilliant.
I found out what's the reason you are in Australia. What is your Australian dream? You want to start a family here? The children want to go to school?
So you're selling the dream as
I'm
well as
selling
the
Australian
house.
dream, yes.
What kind of people do you sell to?
I sell to anybody, but my strength is, of course, because look at my eyes, and I'm Chinese.
So you sell to
Obviously,
Chinese
we sell to
people?
lots of properties Chinese.
What kind of properties are you selling?
Oh, I think if I have time, I'd love to show you one this afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
When Mummy and I inspected properties in Oxford, we did it in our modest little motor. But Monika's at a different level entirely.
I could get fond of this. Very posh. Now, this is a very important moment for me because this is the Sydney Harbour Bridge. This means Australia. Of course, it's only since the end of the White Australia policy in the 1970s that the Australian dream has been open to migrants like Monika. Before that, only Europeans were welcome. Now there's more new Chinese migrants than British in Sydney.
As Chinese culture is like number one, if you don't have the money, you have to buy houses. You buy something, you can see, you can touch, and you can pass on to the next generation.
That's deep in the culture,
deep
is it?
in the culture.
And Monika's taking me to Castle Hill, a suburb her clients love for its leafy streets and spacious homes. Where, for more than $10 million, you can buy something like this.
Oh, this is nice.
We're here.
They've got a pool.
The family selling are part of the European post-war generation who developed this suburb.
Hello.
Hello there, how you going? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
you doing?
Let me introduce you to Miriam. This is Paul.
How do you do?
Nice.
Paul and his wife Jennifer have spent 40 years creating their dream home.
I love the stone on the floor. This is marble.
Yeah.
Is that Italian marble?
Paul arrived in Australia from Sicily as a teenager, unable to speak a word of English. Jennifer is Australian-born from Maltese parents.
So what do you call this room? Do you call this the billiard room?
Billiard room, absolutely. What else would you call
And
it?
here's the loo, in case I need a loo.
Yes,
Let me
you
just
go,
look.
go ahead.
What do you call this loo?
The men's one is in the pool.
I see, so this is the ladies' one. Because men piss all over the seat. We don't want that.
After raising their children here, Paul and Jennifer are ready to downsize.
Oh, boy. This is something.
This is all hand-carved.
No, this is actually quite European, this. What was your business?
A wholesaler at Flemington Market. Sydney Market, you could call it.
What did you sell?
Mainly fruit.
Listen, you've done well.
Oranges, pears, still working 7 days a week.
This is the Australian dream on steroids.
I'm fascinated by both of you because
Because of good looks.
I'm dazzled by your looks.
Oh, I thought you would, please.
It's your personality I want to talk about. Her dream came true from the market.
Yeah.
And your dream came true from the market. Do you think now you have everything you want? How do you feel?
This is what I want.
You have the woman of your dreams.
That's right.
As a chapter ends for Paul and Jennifer, it's time for Monika to sell their dream on to the next generation.
Hi, William. Thank you so much for coming.
How are you?
Hi, William. This is Miriam.
How do you do?
Yeah.
You're interested in this lovely house.
Yes.
You look around, the gardens, the flowers. Look at the cherry blossoms. So you can see that only in Japan, right? So now it's right in your garden, William.
I think Monika is a ferociously clever woman. She knows how to make a sale.
It seems the Australian dream of home ownership is still as potent as ever.
My Australian dream is something I've actually got. A house in the country, in a beautiful place.
But I also hope that the Australian dream is built on much more than just bricks and mortar.